In the heart of Peru's arid Pampa Colorada lies one of history's most breathtaking enigmas, the Nazca Lines. Created over 1,000 years ago, these immense geoglyphs etched into the earth span over 450 square kilometers and inspire awe with their precision and scale. The question burning in the minds of historians and archaeologists alike is this: who carved these intricate designs into the desert floor and why? Let's dive into the sands of time to unravel the mystery of the Nazca Lines creators. The Nazca civilization, thriving from 100 BC to 800 AD, is credited with the creation of these massive figures. Gifted in pottery and textiles, their legacy skyrockets due to the lines unique for their methods and meanings. Imagine for a moment the colossal effort needed. Generations of Nazca people laboring under the relentless sun, removing the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the surface of the Nazca Desert, revealing the light-colored earth. Beneath, the result: hundreds of straight lines, geometric shapes, and figures, including animals and plants, some stretching over 200 meters in length, all etched into the ground with astonishing geometric precision. But what drove the Nazca to such extraordinary lengths? Here's where speculation intertwines with academic rigor to produce a tapestry of theories. Some researchers suggest the lines were part of an astronomical calendar, a grand celestial observatory to track the paths of the stars and planets. Indeed, certain lines coincide with the solstices, but this celestial map theory doesn't account for all the figures. Others ponder if the Nazca Lines were a means of communicating with the gods, a prayer written large upon the earth itself, asking for water in a land where rain was as precious as gold. Or perhaps they were sacred paths walked upon during religious ceremonies, each step a meditation, each line a progress in spiritual rites. The ability to only fully appreciate these designs from high above has led some to even suggest, although controversially, ancient astronaut theories, positing help from otherworldly visitors. Yet no evidence backs these extraterrestrial claims. The lack of definitive answers doesn't dull the luster of these ancient marvels. Rather, it deepens the allure. It's as if the Nazca Lines are a puzzle meant not solely for solution, but for contemplation. Scholars, equipped with advanced technologies like satellite imagery and drone photography, continue their quest to decipher the desert's ancient code. Geologists and archaeologists now believe the clues to understanding the Nazca Lines lie not only in the figures themselves, but in the society that crafted them. Imagine the social structure required to mobilize the labor force for such a task. It paints a picture of a highly organized society with a strong collective will. The investment in creating the lines was colossal, entailing not just labor, but the societal determination to sustain such an endeavor for generation. Yet, the Nazca were more than master geoglyphists. They were survivors and adapters, flourishing in an environment where few could. Consider this: the Nazca Lines have withstood the test of time due to the desert's climate, one of the driest on Earth. It's a rarity to find such a preservation of cultural artistry, a testament to the sheer environmental understanding the Nazca possessed. Their knowledge of the local geography was profound, as was their ability to manipulate it on a scale that is only now fully appreciated from the modern bird's eye view of aircraft and satellites. While the lines themselves are static, the sands of the desert are not. Wind and weather carry grains across the pampa, yet the lines remain largely unburied. This is due to the wind-resistant design of the geoglyphs, their edges built up with stones, channeling the wind and preventing the designs from being covered. It's a stroke of architectural genius, further underscoring the creator's sophistication. In the 21st century, the Nazca Lines continue to grip our collective imagination. They have survived conquests, modernity, and even misadventures of human interference. They have been walked upon by historians and flown over by admirers, and still, they guard their secrets with a silent dignity that challenges our understanding. We've woven tales and hypotheses around them, as much a tribute to the ancient Nazca as to our relentless human pursuit of knowledge. In conclusion, the Nazca Lines stand as one of history's great riddles, a set of questions etched into the earth itself. Their creators, the Nazca people, remind us of the depth of human capability and the length of our legacy on this planet. Whether used for astronomy, irrigation, or spiritual practice, the lines remain a bridge between the ancient past and our present, a cultural artifact of a people whose voice is gone but whose story is told in the lines they left behind. Perhaps the mystery of the lines and their creators isn't something to be solved, but a narrative to be continued, a narrative where every new discovery adds another line to the ongoing story of humanity's rich and diverse history.